Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, you can see by the results, we're right back where we started from. When you're tied after 4, Game 5 is always critical. You don't want to get stuck needing to win the final 2 to move on. So the winner of this one is going to get a huge leg up on winning this series.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2020 Cleveland Indians.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm really going to have to keep a close eye on Brandon Nimmo. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Mike Clevenger gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
Play ball. Three. Take out. 3. Batting 6, the third baseman, Alfredo Martinez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
The catcher, Evan Gattis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. He's set. The 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Martinez at second with 2 down. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 2-2 to the Mets catcher. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Digging in now, Robinson Cano, and their runners at the corners now.
Shortstop, Robinson Cano.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And a liner toward the gap in left center. And this will wind up being extra bases for Cano. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Ready now, Alfredo Martinez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
He's set. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Play ball. Ball four. Take the ball. Three. Out. 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 Got him. He's out. Out. Three. Out.
So striding in, Alfredo Martinez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Martinez.
Here it comes. Line to the right side, but foul. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Evan Gattis now standing in as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and they've got him picked off. Defoe with the tag. He's out at second base.
Your attention.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alfredo Martinez. And he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted into center field.
Naquin's under it.
One away.
Let's play ball. Hey now. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. That's ball 4. 3.
Coming to the plate now, Alfredo Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 4th long ball of this series as they just continue to pour it on here.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake.
3. Ball 4. Take the base. 3.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was